Well, hello everyone. I've been messing around today with the with the AI song generator, so making some songs. Actually, there's quite an album already, like 13 songs or so, maybe 14 songs in the No Life Beekeeper group. There is a link to all of the songs there. So to give you an idea, there's one for Dirt Rooster, Ian Stepler, Brad, me, 33 Mile Bees, Flower Street Farms, Todd, and Loma Vista Bees. There's like 14 different ones in there, guys. Doesn't cost anything to listen. Probably not. I probably won't be at Nobby because I was planning to go in a work status, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case at this point. So probably won't be doing that. Had a good weekend selling honey last week. Sold, I don't know. And when I say last week, I mean 3 hours on Saturday night and then Sunday, like 550 or something like that. Pretty close to 550, 560, right in that area. So it was hey, Steve, good to see you, buddy. I hope you enjoyed your song. The whole album is on the No Life Beekeeper chat. It's called Songs from the Hive. Hit free playlist to listen to if you want to listen to beekeeping AI music. There's all kinds of different genres, everything from country, heavy metal, 80s music, rap, all kinds of genres. So give it a check. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Your song made it too. Hey, Randy, good to see you. So it's amazing. It's an amazing technology. It really gets me going. How you can put in limited information, it'll write a whole song. You can take that whole song and make music to it, AI wise, and it's pretty incredible. But other than that, I see a lot of people were having like cold weather and snow. We've just had rain. Hey, Pastor Larry, good to see you. We've just had 1 to 2 inches today. It's rained pretty much all day long. Not really much going on beekeeping wise. Last time I was out there, I took a few photos and put some Mappy tablets on. But besides that, not much happening. Just doing a few AI things. I've got my Bitcoin miners right up there, right by where the links are. So click the link to join me on right by the Bitcoin miners in the top corner there. And we can have a discussion. But otherwise, it gets very, very slow trying to talk to the chat box. It's Uncle Bob. That's right. I'll tell you what, the barbecue sauce is going really well. The honey barbecue sauce goes really well. The peanut butter and jelly honey, that's going really good. And so things are really picking up from that aspect. Got a little bit of honey left, not a ton, not a lot this time of year. Kind of getting down there, so I might have to do some sourcing. I saw Hope Sadler sent me a link to a couple people. You had 6 inches of snow. Holy moly. That's a lot of snow. But yeah, I saw Ohio is getting it. I think I saw Tom was on there a little while ago and he posted he got some snow. So there's a bunch of that going on. Hey, Joey, good to see you. Joey's got a song on there. Tar Heel Beekeepers got a song on there on the album. So nobody makes any money on it, guys. It's just for fun, just good times. So go check the link out. It's you can stream the music to your phone or whatever. It's a playlist. Couple good things on there. I think so anyway. So Let's see. There's just so many people in the group. It's impossible to do them all. It's impossible to do everybody. Well, not impossible, just improbable. It's hard to do. Hello, Smile Ray. I don't like the new format that they do with the chat because it's just like not the screen name anymore, right? It's just at somebody. So you get used to one way of looking at something, then it's just switched all the way around. Oh, holy moly. Thanks. Thanks, Steve. You're my hero, brother. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's good. It's a good start for the night. I was thinking about offering that song as a service. Songs as a service. If you want a AI song, hit me up. Cheap. We'll do it cheap. Got to pay for the software somehow. Let's see. I wish I could get the whole AI video generation thing down. Right now, it's pretty much just a slideshow. I could do that on my own without AI. AI doesn't make that any better. So what's everybody been up to? Yeah, it's two versions of the same song. I should play that because I had to get in there. Let me see if I can get this up here for you guys. I don't. You might want to check your speakers because I don't know how it's going to do when I do a song here. Let's play. Hey, it's me again, Joey. How about that? From the Sounds from the Hives album. Let's see. Until someone joins me in here, we'll kill a little time. Make sure the sound is on. All right, so it could get loud. I don't know.
It's me again, Joey. I'm back in town. I've been working on the farm, honey, all around. Out in the fields where the tallow trees grow, the buzz of the bees is the only sound I know. Oh, the bees, they keep me company, buzzing around, set my spirit free. Tending the hives, it's a life for me. Treatment free, just you and me. Down in Louisiana, the sun is set low. The air smells sweet where the tallow trees blow. You don't need no treatments, just love in the air. Let the honey flow without a single care. Oh, the bees, they keep me company, buzzing around, set my spirit free. Tending the hives, it's the life for me. Treatment free, just you and me. I got a plan, I'm building it slow. Tallow trees in rows, bees making their home. Louisiana nights, fireflies in the sky. We'll be buzzing till the moon passes by. Oh, the bees, they keep me company, buzzing around, set my spirit free. Tending the hives, it's a life for me. Treatment free, just you and me. and the honey we make from the heart of the South. It's the best you can take. Hey, it's me again, Joey, now you know where the sweet life grows and the tallow trees glow. Oh, to me, you'll be
All right, so that's hey, it's me again, Joey. So it gives you an idea, right? Gives you an idea of what I've been doing. Oh, here, and just like that, there he is. It's me again, Joey. How you doing, Joey?
That'll get you grooving, won't it?
Man, I'll tell you. So when you create one, it gives you two versions, right? So you kind of can pick which one you like better type situation. I did one for Dirt Rooster. You know, and most people don't know the Dirt Rooster likes hip hop music. And so I sent him the hip hop version. It's called Ode to the Dirt Rooster. So
I bet he likes it.
Oh yeah, he did like it. I was talking to him on the phone when I sent it to him. Let me see if I can find it. You know, I understand not everybody likes every kind of music, but I tried to do songs that were kind of what people like. And I didn't get an answer back when I asked you what kind of music you like.
I didn't get that one.
Oh, you didn't get it?
No.
So I just created one. I'm like, well, you're gonna like this one. Yeah.
Hey, I listen to old blues and stuff like that all the time.
So that's pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah.
You want to hear the Dirt Rooster theme?
Sure.
Now keep in mind, you got to listen to the lyrics, because sometimes if I know certain things about you, I kind of put it into the song a little bit, right? So let's see here. Ode to the Dirt Rooster. Nope, that's country. Sorry. You can see I made a few different ones. This
Yeah. Hey, down in Mississippi where the river flows wide, the dirt roosters calling with the morning tide. Got the beekeeping blues and the sun's burning bright. Honey in the air and the heat feels right. Oh, the dirt rooster singing with his old rusty knife, cutting out the high with the buzz of life. Mississippi beekeeping, honey running wild, taking out the hive like the devil's child. Got my gloves on tight and the smoke is burning slow. Gotta calm them bees down, let them know where to go. The honey's golden, sweetest of the skies, but I ain't afraid to get stung, just a part of the ride. Oh, the dirt rooster singing with his old rusty knife, cutting out the hive with the buzz of life. Mississippi beekeeping, honey running wild, taking out the hive. Honeybees in the land we roam. A man's gotta hustle when he's far from home. The dirt rooster's working. Yeah, it's a hard fight, but the sweetness in the struggle when the sun sets right. Oh, the dirt rooster singing with his old rusty knife, cutting out the hive with the buzz of life. Mississippi beekeeping, honey running wild, taking out the hive like the devil's child. Yeah.
It'll restart if I don't catch that. You're muted, Joey.
I got the cough and I had to mute it.
Oh, okay.
Been fighting a cold today for some reason.
Is it getting cool down there where you're at?
Yeah, it's been in the mid to low 40s all day.
It's been like that here too, and raining.
Cloudy, and I've been waiting for this kind of day to move a few hives to a different yard.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't feel like messing with it. I just said, wife said it's going to be like that the rest of the week. I said, maybe I feel better tomorrow, you know. Now, you have to come up with the lyrics on.
No.
Really?
No. We could want to make one right now while we're sitting here. Let's make one while we're sitting here. I did pay for this, so it is a paid subscription. I do own the licensing, so
that's what I was wondering. If you subscribe to it, could you?
Let's do a Mike Berry one, okay? We'll do a Mike Berry one while we're sitting here. Let's. So we'll take that.
Do you have to put like clues in? Is that what you're showing?
Yeah, kind of. Let me take out what I have in here right now. You just kind of put keyword type of things. So, what's Mike call his like honey company or whatever?
Barry's Best Honey.
BARRY apostrophe S. Matter of fact, let's do it this way. Put that in quotation. Barry's Best Honey. Quote that.
Make sure I got that right while you're doing some more stuff.
Let's say this is not a how-to. Not a how-to. Oops. It's a how I do. Isn't that what it says?
Yeah.
And we'll see what it comes up with. And then we'll just put beekeeping.
It's just a vlog. He's always saying it's just a vlog, not a how-to.
Is just a vlog. We'll put he's in Southeast. Let's spell it out. Southeast Louisiana. I probably spelled that right. Did I spell that right? Louisiana, Louisiana.
Yeah. I can't see it. It's so little.
Southeast Louisiana. And we'll put honey. Well, we already put Barry's Best Honey. Let's click generate. What type of music does Mike listen to? Do you know?
I don't really know. I really don't know. Galloway Lights has a kind of a phrase he says there too. That's the way he says it sometimes.
How I do, where I show you how I do. Okay. It's saying country folk and storytelling is like the AI generated genre, but we don't have to use that at all. We can use whatever we want. Let's do. He's about my age. Let's do it like a classic rock. How about that? Something like that. Classic rock, rocking classic rock. And let's see. We will click generate. And it is working to create us a Mike Berry song.
Larry Moore said it's the Bob Walker Hip Hop B Show.
That's right. And the title is called Barry's Best Honey. So we'll see what it comes up with. It's got the lyrics already.
That's crazy.
Morning sun is rising over Southeast Louisiana, suiting up, boots on, watch the bees wake with the dawn. Camera rolling as I'm walking through the rows of humming hives. This ain't a how-to. It's just how I live my life. That's what it says. It changed it up a little bit. So that's interesting that it made a little subtle change. And then once it comes up here, you see it says generating. When that says it's done, it'll be ready to listen to.
So you can legally use these on your videos and everything?
Yes. I actually have the what do you call it? The rights.
Yeah.
I have the rights because I bought it.
That's cool.
So we'll see. I made one from the South Carolina Gamecocks Lady Gamecocks basketball team and put it in here. It came out pretty good too. So I heard something a couple weeks ago that the #1 country song in the nation, or most downloaded song in the nation, from country music was AI generated.
Huh.
That was kind of interesting. How do you get the video? I can do video, but on this, it pretty much just does like a slideshow type video, which is not too exciting, right? If I had a little animated guy singing or something, that'd be pretty cool, but that's not the case. So we don't know what the song is going to be at all, other than the lyrics. We have no idea what it's going to sound like, but it's pretty cool. All your bees asleep for the winter, for the most part. I mean, they're still flying, I know.
No, didn't nobody fly today that I saw.
I was out on Sunday, and it was pretty cold, and I saw a few bees came up to the honey table. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, we had some flying Sunday. It was cool, but it was pretty day here.
We got
and it rained.
What do you call it? The camellias, they're starting to bloom. Those big flowers, yeah. Some of them have. I got to get out to my out yards if it would either. There we go. Just like that. Finished. You ready to listen to Barry's Best Honey version 1?
Yeah, let's hear that one.
Morning sun is rising over southeast Louisiana.
Damn, he even said Louisiana.
Watch the bees wake with the dawn. Camera rolling as I'm walking through the rows of humming hives. This ain't a how-do, it's just how I live my life. Barry's Best Honey, sweet as the bayou breeze. Golden rivers flowing from the hard work of my bees. It's just a vlog of a beekeeper's day, but the honey tells a story in its own warm way.
Pretty good.
Smoke drifting gentle as I crack another frame. I whisper to the workers, every hive I call by name. The cypress shadows dancing while the summer air gets thick. Living slow and steady, nature's rhythm does the trick. Barry's Best Honey, sweet as the bayou breeze. Golden rivers flowing from the hard work of my
Now you need to mess by telling them they can come in.
I tell you, with just what little information you put in there, that's kind of scary, ain't it?
Every drop of memory of calm and buzz and light. Every sting a lesson that keeps my heart upright. Barry's Best Honey, sweet as the bayou breeze. Golden rivers flowing from the hard work of my bees. It's just
That voice sounds familiar.
you can't come along.
Yeah, it's all AI generated.
With a
So that's scary
hive
part
and the
about it.
hum, make a simple life strong. Buzzing in the sunset, letting daylight in.
Pretty good.
Barry's Best Honey, made by bees and a friend.
All right, I got to add that one to the album.
Yeah.
Add to the album. Okay, it's to the album. All right, now it always generates 2 versions. So it'll be the same lyrics, but it could be this one's probably just a tad slower pace, but we'll see what it sounds like.
Morning sun is rising over southeast Louisiana. Suiting up, boots on, watch the bees wake with the dawn. Camera rolling as I'm walking through the rows of humming hives.
Camera rolling as I'm walking
This
through
ain't
the hive.
how to.
How did it know that?
Live my life. Berries, best honey, sweet as the bayou
Oh, we
breeze.
did the vlog. We did the vlog.
Golden rivers flowing from the hard work of my bees. It's just a vlog of a bee.
Yeah, that's true. We did put vlogs.
Thursday, but the honey tells the story in its own warm way. Smoke drifting gentle as I crack
like this one better?
another frame. I whisper to
Both
the
are good.
workers every hive I call by name. Cypress shadows dancing while the summer air gets thick. Living slow.
Either one of them's good.
Nature's rhythm does the trick. Berries, best honey, sweet as the bayou.
See, what if you did Mr. Ed, right? You just put the ad in,
Rivers flowing
you just put
from the hard work
beekeeping,
of my
bee
bees.
removal,
It's just a
cut out,
block
honey,
of a bee.
all kinds of woodworking.
Thursday, but the honey tells the story.
Play just
and it's
when this one's over. Play just a little bit of that other one you did of me.
The second one?
Hey, Rodney. Yeah,
Uh,
the other one. If you remember which one you played, because they had two different speeds on them too.
Yep. I like this one better, actually.
I think I do too. That's the blue. Yeah, I like that one.
It's me again, Joey. I'm back in town. I've been working on the farm, honey, all around. Out in the fields where the tallow trees grow. The buzz of the bees is the only sound I know. Oh, the bees, they keep me company, buzzing around. Set my spirit free, tending the hives. It's a life for me, treat me free.
Now,
Just you and me.
when I'm listening to that kind of music and I'm working in the honey house,
Right.
I can't dance. But before it's over with, I
You
ain't,
moved
get-
a little bit.
I ain't getting anything done because I'm moving all over the building dancing. That's right by myself, and that's as much as that y'all gonna see.
You know, it's just fun. I did let me see. I did so many. You know,
Yeah,
this is one of my favorite ones I did today. You know, Big Mike that comes on, right?
yeah.
Hey, there's Brad.
Out in the woods where the pines grow tall, Big Mike's been working since the early fall. With his hands on the hive and a heart full of pride, he's the king of the bees, and he don't mind the ride.
Good take off now.
Big Mike's honey, golden and sweet, flowing from the forest. It's a treat. From the bees to the jar, he's got it right. New Hampshire's finest honey, shining in the light. He carves his wood with a steady hand. From maple to oak, he's got the plan. A worker by nature with a soul that's free, making beauty out of the woods and the bee. Big Mike's honey, golden and sweet, flowing from the
Well,
forest.
if Brad comes in here, I'll let
It's a
him
treat.
explain it.
From the bees to the jar,
Anyway, if we listen to every one of these songs, it'd be like 5 hours.
Yeah.
The playlist is in the No Life Beekeeping Facebook group. But
I'll have to put it on tomorrow and just listen to the whole thing.
Run it all the way through.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie's he likes bluegrass music, right? So guess what Charlie got? A bluegrass song, right?
Down by the river where the tall pines grow, Sawmill Charlie's got a farm you ought to know. In the golden light of a honey-filled morn, bees are buzzing, keeping hearts warm. Sawmill Charlie with his bee-filled land, honey flows sweet like the touch of his hand. Maryland sky, it shines so bright. With every jar of honey, it feels just right. The scent of wildflowers fills the summer air. Charlie's got bees working everywhere. From dawn till dusk, in the field they roam, bringing back nectar to build their home. Sawmill Charlie with his bee-filled land, honey flows sweet like the touch of his hand.
You know what though?
What is that? What is that nectar he gets sometimes from the insect?
Spotted lanternfly.
Yeah. Did you have that put in there?
No, I didn't.
that would be a good one.
Well, you know, it's just one of those. What amazes me is it's all of these songs are about the same topic, beekeeping, and every one of them sounds different from each other. So that's pretty amazing to me. But anyhow, how's it going, Mike?
Going good. Waiting for the snow to stop so I can go out and plow.
So you can go out and clear it for more. Yeah, I should have put single brood chamber management in there. Single brood chamber management with my modified Demarest.
Yeah. That's like a redo coming.
Yeah, there's going to be a remix coming up. So, yeah, it's just, I've been messing around with this. It started, Brad defiled me. That's what it was. Brad started this morning. He's like, hey, can you help? We were doing AI pictures of his box, the little gift box. And then we went to doing songs, and then it was, oh, I'm out of credits to do more songs. So then I bought the subscription, and and then we just started making them. Well, we made a few, and then Brad said, I got to go do some work. So he went to go do some work, and I kept making a few more and a few more and a few more. And there you go. Now we have a whole album from KTEL. You remember KTEL? The commercial that was on TV, now available on KTEL with 8-track cassette tape and album.
I don't think I remember that one.
I had the albums.
Yeah, the albums, right? KTEL would put them out. But it was so that's kind of what I was doing today. Really not much of anything. Not making anything money-wise, productive-wise, you know. But just doing that. But if I put for mine, if I feel like everything I post on my Facebook, somebody's going to click it and listen to it, right? And figure it out. Oh, he's a beekeeper from Hopkins, South Carolina. I got it. Get it. You know, that kind of thing. And it's just nice to hear. Oh, KTEL was from Winnipeg. I didn't know. Did not know they were from Winnipeg. That was back in like the 70s. Back in the 70s. But yeah, not really doing too much beekeeping wise. Let me see. I think I've got Mike Berry over here. Let me see if I got Mike Berry on my friends list. I'm sure I do. Or at least I'm sure I sent him a request. Doesn't mean he accepted it. Is that Mike Berry? That looks like a Mike Berry that I know. Possibly. Let's see. View profile. Nope. That's not the Mike Berry we know and love. I have to look for him again. But so you guys just been working? That's Mike Berry in his Navy uniform. That is him. So now the question is, will he actually click on the link and look at it?
He might, but it may be a few days before he sees it.
3 weeks or so.
Yeah, because I can message him something through Facebook, and he may not see it for 2 months after the fact. You know.
Let's see.
I really try to stay off of Facebook, but it's still got an account.
Let's see. I'll send them both of them because I'm that kind of guy. Make sure you got them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I can remove this. I don't think I need to shoot this anymore. But yeah, just did a bunch of songs and hung out with Brad for a little while today. Talked with Ian a little bit today. Talked with Mike a little bit today. This Mike, Big Mike, talked to 33 Mile Bees a little bit today. Message with Flower Street and with Todd. And I talked to Todd on the phone, but just kind of.
Phil must stay pretty busy. I don't hardly ever see him on any of the chats.
Phil from 33 Mile Bees?
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved to the night shift. So he's working at night. So he catches them the next day. He's been catching.
I remember right. He said he wasn't even going to be able to make it to Nobby.
Oh, did he say that?
I think I remember him saying that.
I saw a post he made the other day, which was he was trying to sell some things that he had excess in beekeeping so he could buy some more stuff in beekeeping from down there. So I don't know if something's changed or not, but
yeah.
Let me see. Keith, I may have sent you an email, and it would have come from Robert Walker if I did. A lot of times if I change something in the store, like my online store, it'll send out a email. I don't know. Brian didn't say. I just hit him through Facebook Messenger. He didn't say either way. I know last time I talked to him, he was planning to go to the American Honey Producers down in Florida, which is this weekend. So I don't think he's headed home, but he could be. I don't know. Do you guys have big days at work today or hanging out? Or I know Joey said it's cold, so he stayed in. I know you work because where you're at, you work if it's cold or rainy or snowy or whatever it is. Mike's not listening to me.
Oh, I was typing something. I just prepped the yard and moving bee equipment so I could plow.
You're gonna now you leave all of your bees outside for the winter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing here, Keith. It rained all day long. Hey, Jeff, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's been one of those, just, it's almost Christmas, guys. There's not really much happening.
Yeah.
Beekeeping-wise.
Yeah, I usually don't have no videos. Don't have any videos like November and December, January. My views just crash.
Well, I mean, I don't put out that many videos now anymore. It's just this type of thing. It's streaming mainly. Or if I'm selling honey, I'll go live or something like that. And I've been fortunate, knock on wood, that I've been averaging $500 to $600 a weekend selling honey for the last month and a half, basically. So it's been going pretty good from that. The local community, they seem to be really I don't want to say stepping up, because they don't know that there's anything right different going on, but it just seems like they're stopping here when they could go to the grocery store, right? They're just coming by here to buy honey, which could be partially because I've been out there every weekend and doing that type of thing. I did go to that one show, and then I was like, oh, there's another like German Christmas market here in town. I'm going to check them out. And then they started saying, oh yeah, we still have space available. You need to send us your City of Columbia license, and you got to make sure you have 5 pounds of weight for each corner of your tent and I'm like, first of all, I don't live in the city, so I don't have a license for the city, right? Like a street vendor sign, but I'm not creating food for them to buy on the street. So I don't know why I would need that type of license or whatever, but they want $300 for it. The city does. So I'm going to stick to the front yard for nothing. So just like fishing. Yep. Once the hook, once they're hooked, the rest is easy. Yep. It was pretty amazing. I mean, I was like, I made them try my 3 new products. Hey, do you like peanut butter? Yep. Try this, spoon. You like barbecue sauce? Yep. Here, try this. And they just sold. It sold well. Where's Doug? Doug, did you listen to your songs, Doug? I sent you a message with your songs. The maybe Mr. Doug will come in here and we could play him a song. Sometimes, it's weird because I do most all of my work on my computer, right here on my desktop. And so I have speakers and stuff, but sometimes, like today, I was trying to play the song for Mike that I made for Mike over my phone through my computer. He's like, yeah, I can't really hear it. Everybody's like, can't really hear it. Because I think it's because of the noise canceling, the background noise, that it just kind of cancels it out. The CSA subscription farm sold half the honey I sent over there. Oh, nice. Made your plane ticket to Navi. Awesome. DC, I'm proud of you, man. This year seems like has been a good year for you, and you're starting to expand your stuff, and that's a good sign. It's good things.
I've been moving honey pretty good, but I still got a lot to get rid of for the next season.
How much you got?
1, 2, 14. I got about 25, 26 5-gallon buckets sitting over there.
That's like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, so that's
or more. That's more than I made all year. You guys sitting over in the corner wasting away.
It's moving pretty good, but at the rate I'm going, I still have some excess. I'll just blend it in and keep on going.
You know what? I kind of looked at it before when I had a little excess that I didn't really care if I didn't sell it, because if I had a bad year, it would kind of balance the scale a little bit.
Yeah.
Negative 25C in Saskatchewan. That's almost another negative 15 more degrees, Doug, and it'll be the same here and there. Negative 40. That's a good sign, DC. I'm trying to figure it out. I know that I'm going to be grafting some queens. I just hope they come back mated. That's going to be the catch.
What did I say?
25 or 26?
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of scary in my little neighborhood.
Usually almost done by now with it?
No, usually I still got maybe 3 or 4 buckets left when I start pulling fresh honey. But I don't know.
Well, you only got 23 more to sell to make that same standard. So you had a good honey year this year then.
It was pretty good. It was better than I expected because my tallow shut down early. It got rained on again, but did better than last year though.
I need to find some tallow down here somewhere and go get by it.
And no privet. I didn't get any privet this year. I'd had more.
Keith, I do. Yeah, I always try to sell last year's honey first. Not that it's going to be bad or anything. It's just good habit, I guess, or something I've been taught over time. You always use the old stuff first. My mom used to get on us. Why are you eating that? I still got this other one. That's open. That's open. But yeah, it's. Talked to Charlie earlier today. I think he wasn't feeling that well either. He was kind of under the weather. But I kind of do that when the seasons change. I'll get like the sniffles. Plus, I was out in the cold the other night for that show, but I see it gets darker with age. Yeah, it will darken up a little bit on you.
Yeah, mine does.
I got something in my attic, y'all. And I put up those bait blocks, the little Tomcat bait blocks, and I can hear it up there rolling the block right now. And it'll get it. I hope it gets it. This thing scroll by quicker than I can read them. I don't think it's a squirrel because I don't have any holes in like my soffit or fascia board on the roof. I think whatever it is coming down underneath the house somehow, which that perplexes me too. But that's another story. But yeah, yesterday my wife turned off the ceiling fan in the living room and went to bed. And got up the next morning, tried to turn the ceiling fan on, and the ceiling fan didn't work. Everything else in there worked, but not the ceiling fan. So something was chewing around up there. Yeah, I hate that they're up there, but I put like 2 pounds of bait blocks up there. I mean, a whole bucket up there. So it's a good sign when I hear that rolling because that means they're going to carry it back to wherever they're eating it, and they're going to sit there and eat it, and then they're going to croak out on me. Yeah, if you leave your bottling tank up or leave it on there for too long, it'll definitely darken the honey up as well. And if you leave it in your warming cabinet too long, that'll do it too. Ask me how I know.
Uh-huh.
I would have more honey if I didn't burn it all. But Joey, for me and you, probably 2 more months, it'll be back ready to go again.
Yeah, we'll be starting all over.
Right around the middle of, you guys usually start middle of January, February time frame?
Yeah. I'm usually getting splits done by 1st of March, around the first week of March. But I kind of last year we were like 2 weeks behind, and it was kind of aggravating because I was planning on what the norm was. Well, we hadn't had a norm in like 5 years. We've had it pushed back. We've had it early, back, and then early.
Right.
But, after thinking about that a while, I kind of like the later, spring coming in than what we usually have. It seems like it gives you a little more time before they start going crazy trying to swarm on you.
Right. Well, there's Brad. Hey, Brad. Long time no talk to.
Hey,
at least
everybody.
a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, you went way down the rabbit hole today.
It's your fault, man. You started it.
I don't recall that I started it, but
I distinctly remember you starting it.
well, I started because I was asking you about the images.
And then,
But I
and
wasn't.
then somehow we got on the songs, and then it was, oh, we're out of tokens.
I think it was the song was you.
And then we made one for Ian, and then it's like, oh, now I'm for real out of tokens. That was fun. It was fun though. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a good time with it. It
I
would
went,
just
got
stop
ready,
raining.
ready for my market, and then did a little bit of other work, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I laid down for an old man nap. Got
Nice.
some rest. Yeah, I got some rest. It was nice. I'm still a little dopey.
You see, the other old man's taking his nap now too.
Yeah, he's a really old man.
That's all he does is sleep. Every time I see him, he's asleep.
Well, only about 23 and a half hours.
23 and a half hours a day.
He
The other hour and a half, he's taking a crap in the litter box.
well, half an hour. That's about it.
You have to leave the newspaper by the litter box.
Yeah.
So he has something to read.
No, when I think the scale at the doctor, they have the scale how old your pet is. I think he's about 95.
Keith says this. I'm thinking of buying a vaporizer. Should I order through Rob's, or is there a cheaper outlet?
I think Rob has exclusive in America, doesn't he? On if you're talking instant vap.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he does.
I think he does.
I don't know. Well, he may sell it to other distributors, but it's got the Robbies on it.
I'm sure there's cheaper units than instant vap, but I can't imagine how there'd be better ones. And they're not paying me to say that. I'm just a real big fan of that product.
I definitely agree with you, Brad. I have 3 of them.
I've got a Pro Vap that doesn't get used. You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Well, my old Pro Vap was great. Just as the bowl started to leak, I couldn't ever get it to stop leaking. But other than that, as far as the heaters and the controller and everything, the cord broke one time. I had to fix the cord.
Right.
But I got a few thousand treatments on that thing.
Just like that. The phone coming through. There we go. Will probably be like that for a couple minutes, and it'll ring again.
Well, nobody wants to waste money, but really, when you think about it, vaporizers, the price really isn't that considerable when you look at the amount of money that a chemical treatment is going to cost you. What I mean is, Apivar, even Formic Pro, or any of the. I mean, you guys have a lot of treatments there that I'm not familiar with because they're expensive. You know,
Right.
you go through a few treatments of those, and you've just paid for a vaporizer.
Well, it's yeah, you're right. On someone that's got a bunch of hives, if you got 2 hives, it's not a
Two hives. You should have.
I have a couple friends that only have 4 or 5, and they bought the vaporizers just for the fact that their schedule is so busy.
Yep.
They can go out there after work and be done everything in a 15
right.
minutes.
And Russell makes a good point. You know, you end up buying a lot of batteries, but maybe not because maybe you have batteries already, and that's kind of the idea behind making them available for a lot of different platforms. You know,
Right.
he's not
Yeah.
saying you need to use Milwaukee batteries on these things. Just
No,
use whatever
I'm
batteries,
using all Makita because that's what I
almost
have.
whatever
I have an
batteries you
abundance
have.
of them.
Yeah, and that's great. And I don't know if you've seen on my channel, I've recently bought a few cheap tools that use the Milwaukee batteries, and I think that's genius to make those available.
With different.
And what else is nice is every once in a while I'll buy Ryobi isn't what I consider, but they're getting better. An elite
Hey,
working
Doug.
everyday tool, and they have all the conversion things, so you can just put it in and put your Makita or your Milwaukee battery in it and run
Yeah,
it.
you could get the adapters. Yeah.
Because I bought a Ryobi finish gun the other day. It was $99 at Home Depot. It's $300 if I buy a Makita.
Right. Doug, did you get your song I sent you?
Sure did.
Hopefully it was AI correct.
Yeah, pretty neat. I can see where the music industry is nervous with this AI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
pretty-
is going to totally undermine our culture.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
there's a lot of we did one while we were sitting here for Mike Berry and put in very few different points of interest really, and within 3 minutes it was done and whole song with 2 different versions. So it's interesting.
You see how what these things did, to so many industries. Photography, the GPS industry, the little sat nav, the British call it, satellite navigation GPS deal in your car. You
Right.
don't need that anymore. You just have your smartphone.
It's true.
Except for they got big screen TVs in the cars now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's hardly a navigation system, car, standalone, anything that holds a candle to the features on a smartphone navigation.
Yeah, and it has like ways where it'll ask you, "Hey, is the cop still there ahead of you?"
Yeah, the cop is looking at Waze, and when you click, yeah, the cop's there, you click, no, the cop's not there. But one of the things I use is some of the navigations, they have traffic. Well, there was never really big traction on that in Canada. I don't want to see the traffic stuff when I go to Minneapolis or something. But yeah, traffic. There's traffic right on my Google Maps navigation. It'll show me the road is red because it can see all of the smartphones moving down the road. And if the smartphones are moving really slow or they're stopped, then it'll turn it knows how long it takes to get through that piece of road. So it adds that to your ETA kind of thing. It's just brilliant.
Yep. My wife has a lot of settings on hers. We have mine on and hers, and she'll get a lot more. She'll get all those traffic alerts, accident reports, and everything on our route. And sometimes it even detours to a better way.
Reroutes her.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do quite a bit of hunting, and we have a thing here on the phone. It's called iHunter, and it's a landowner's map. I can put it on the screen on the truck, be driving down the road and look at the screen and say, oh, this is his land or this is his land. I got to
Oh,
contact this guy to get permission or that guy. Handy as can be.
is that a subscription, Doug?
The iHunter is, yeah, but it's dirt cheap.
Nice, nice. Because I often wonder, beekeepers could use that because then you can, say, gee, that would look like a good bee yard. Maybe I should contact that guy and find out who it is.
Yeah, it works that way.
Nice.
Get your bootsy.
He's a real buzz.
Purring in the microphone.
Diesel powered.
Bees will be keeping cool these days, Brad.
Yeah, it's going to be cold here tomorrow. Not as cold as you, but it's coming.
He says they have
stormy right now.
An X hunting app.
Probably the same thing.
And now they got AI writing apps. Like, have you noticed the amount of beekeeping apps that have recently just come out? I wonder how many of those are actually AI generated.
There's one going around asking for donations so they can seed bee plants in California.
There's an AI fundraiser thing going on?
I assume it's AI. It's hitting everybody anyway.
I saw because we got grandkids and going to LSU college. We're on a group, Facebook group there to kind of keep you up on things that's going on. And they had one parent posted that her daughter failed a test or some kind of report she had written or something. They accused her of doing it with AI. And I got to reading comments on there. I said, how did they know AI didn't get the information she has from her? If she done it online, it probably can see everything she's doing. And
sure thing.
Searching, it just puts it all together, and it looks like it came from there, where it did or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's a lot of trouble. Yeah. There's a lot of trouble coming like that. What's evidence in law cases?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos that are AI produced. It's usually the ones where there's no face and it just kind of sounds kind of weird when they're talking too. A lot of times.
Some of those AI narrations are really good, but one place where they almost always screw up is when there's a number. When they have to say a number in the script, whether it's a year, a date, or a year, or a dollar amount, or something, because it takes a lot of intuition to look at a number and know how to format it. You say 1953, or is that a year, or is it a dollar amount? Is it $1,953, or is it 1,953 bits of widgets? Right. So it's contextual, and AI doesn't quite have that yet.
Yeah, it doesn't have it 100% for sure. Eyes, I'll see it in the AI formatting. They still don't quite fit the eyes. Yeah, it is a little bit weird looking, but it is neat that some of the stuff it can do, just like the photos, right? The photos that we're doing of like the candles and the honey jars and stuff. It makes a nice professional looking photo of your.
It's easy for me, but I got a buddy who lives an hour away, and I used to haul my products over to his house. I'd say, here's a bunch of products, do some promo shots for me. And he'd produce some fantastic imagery for me. And most often I just say keep the stuff so you get some honey out of it.
Growing up on the farm, AI had a whole different meaning.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. AI was something you did in the barn after dinner.
We used to have a young girl come and do it.
Oh yeah.
See if there was anything happening. Let me see. CCU, Coastal Carolina.
Well, I have a little market tomorrow. I had a market last weekend. I was at a market on Saturday. 5 hours. Worked out okay. I think it was
Tomorrow's the one
$450
at the senior facility.
5 hour. Yeah, it's a seniors residence. It's an invitational thing. It's in a town about 45 minutes away. Been doing it for years. They don't
You
charge
said you
me for
enjoy
a
that
coach.
one.
I do enjoy it, and it's not because of the money. It's oddly consistent. I'll sell like $250 worth of stuff every year. Uh, so I certainly don't do it for the money because that's not a really great market. But I know some people live there, so it was nice to see my friends,
Right.
and they love having the honey guy. I've missed one or two over the years due to bad weather, so they're pretty sad when the honey guy doesn't show up.
Well, with that one though, I mean, to me that's more of a public service, right? You're just a lot of the. I mean, I don't know. Are they? I hate to say it this way, but are they sold where they can't get out on their own type of thing, or are they still pretty
Well, yeah,
functional?
what you're talking about is you're talking about a seniors residence to assisted living to personal care, right?
Right.
Different levels of mobility, different levels of independence, and this residence has just about everything. So you have some people come in, it might be in a wheelchair, they might be in a walker. You have some people come in and they're just fine, right? They're 70 years old and that's all. Oh,
So
we
we
lost
just
Joey.
we'll be back probably.
So anyway, it's yeah, nice to
this
see
week-
them. Most people are pretty happy. You always get that one person that's crabby, but I'm sometimes that person in the crowd, so that's okay.
You can't be crabby tomorrow. You can't
Yeah.
be crabby.
Well, in a group of people, sometimes I'm the crabby one.
You're just scouting out future residences.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got my name in. I would love to live there. I would absolutely love to. That would be one of probably my first choice of all the places I know, which I don't know that many, but I can't imagine they get a whole lot better than that. I've never heard a bad thing from the residents. People I know live there, so it's yeah, it's a Lions Club project. They're putting that together.
Yeah.
Alan Honey says my uncle was 90, still walking 2 miles a day, but needed reminded to eat and take his meds.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, as long as it's 1 mile away and 1 mile back, sometimes you forget to turn around or something.
In the later years with my mother, when I was visiting, don't ask her what she had for breakfast or dinner. She couldn't tell you. But, in 1948, what was the winter like? And she could go back and tell you everything.
Yeah, it's wild how memory works like that.
Yeah.
Short term is so. There was my wife walked into the room we're both a bit computer nerd people, and she walked in the room the other day, and she said, I don't know what she was talking about, but she said an acronym. She said EBCDIC is an acronym. And I turned to her and I said, "Oh, Extended Binary Coded Decimal Interchange Code." And I just caught myself and I stopped and I said, "You know what? I haven't said that in at least 30 years. I haven't thought about that acronym for 30 years." And it was just like that. I wish somebody would pay me for what's in here. It's mostly useless stuff, though.
My problem is getting it back out. It's just in there somewhere, right?
Yeah,
so like some things like that I can pop out right away, but then you ask me what I did 2 minutes ago, or I'm trying to come up with a word that I know, and I just can't remember it.
I saw a video on Facebook today. I shared it with my wife. The guy was holding an old dial phone, rotary phone, in his hand. He said, "You ever wonder what happened to that part of your brain that used to remember all the phone numbers that you dialed?"
Exactly.
No, it's not there anymore. Not for me anyway. I can't even tell you. I can only tell you my number, my mom's number, and my wife's number. I don't know anybody else in my family.
I know 2 phone numbers. My number, well, I know 3. My number, my wife's number, and the number that I had when I was a kid.
Right.
When I was working, I had to know a lot of numbers. That was before iPhone. I had to know a lot of numbers, and it got to a point where if you asked me a business or a wholesaler's number, I couldn't necessarily just call it out to you and said, "Hang on," and I had to look at the buttons on that phone.
Yeah, it's a pattern.
My muscle memory would dial it. I could dial it with my muscle memory and tell you what the number was.
Rain Man, eh? Sally Dibs, Dibs, Sally.
Or, when they used to have all the letters on the phone too, right? So you could just remember if it had an acronym to the phone number. Because you could A, B, C, D, whatever.
My number at work was Flash.
Flash?
Was a website you could type in your phone number, it would spells, and it was Flash.
Growing up, we had a party line. There would be about 6 people on your line.
Yeah.
You had a ring. Ours was 5-ring-1-3. And
5-ring-1-3.
Yeah, and if you had the neighbor's phone, half of the line you could hear their ring, the other half you couldn't. But you could lift up the receiver and listen to them talk. Eh? Everybody, they used to call it rubbering.
Yeah, the gossip line.
Well, when I was a police officer, that's when the first, like the wireless handheld phones that you would have in your house where you have a base and you could just pick it up and talk. And most of them were like 900 megahertz or something like that. Yeah. Well, it just happened to be that phone signal was the same signal that our police scanner would pick up when we would drive through the neighborhood. It would pick up that signal. So like the town clerk, you drive by her house, hear her talking to whoever about whatever, kind of like
people just totally did not get the insecurity of cordless phones.
Yeah, it was. Let's see.
Well, our old lines, if you wanted to talk to somebody that wasn't on your line, you had a button on the side of the phone, you turn the crank, you got a hold of the operator, and you'd give her who you wanted to talk to, and she would plug the cords in, and away you go.
Wow, that was before my time.
When he wanted to get me the diner.
Yeah.
I remember if you wanted to phone the person who was part of the party line, you pick up the phone and you dial their phone number, and of course, because now you're on the phone, you get a busy signal, but you hang up, and then the phone rings with their ring, and so then you let it ring 2 or 3 times, and then you pick it up, and hopefully they've answered the phone, because you don't know when they answer the phone. You going? Okay.
We used to have what they called a general ring too. The operator could plug all of the different lines in, and she'd ring about 6 times all the same length and make an announcement. There'll be, fall supper at such and such a place, or Brad's house is on fire. We need help, or something like that. Eh?
No, we call it Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, we used to,
The good old days.
Yeah.
gosh, phone. Or even in your own house, if you had multiple phones, if you picked up one, you could hear what was being said if they were talking on the other line, right?
Oh yeah.
And you remember that?
And
you guys-
it was wired to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that long,
You could
Yeah,
get 6 feet from the phone.
super long cord?
I don't know what it was, but about my dad and my mother, and I still pick at mama about it. But something about, I'm calling them old folks, and I'm 69 years old. But there was something about them getting on that phone. They talked real loud where everybody could hear them. And Daddy used to call his brother, lived right next door to us. He'd call him sometimes in the morning and see how he was doing. And he was hollering so loud in that phone. I said, Daddy, you didn't have to call him. All you had to do is stick your head out the door.
That's right. and then they, if it's long distance, they talk really loud because they're a long ways away, right?
They're only this far away from you.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I remember the days of satellite long distance, and then yeah, it got a little noisy, and there was the delay and everything.
Maxwell Smart was years ahead of time.
Yeah.
With the shoe phone.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it still had the dial.
The dial on the bottom of the shoe. You know what? I was actually surprised how long, and obviously we have been off of the beekeeping topic for a minute here, but when the first car phone actually was out was a long time ago, like way before I thought it was out.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's ask
Well,
Google.
They were radios.
Yeah, actually it was, I think.
You had to talk to it was like Doug was saying, you had to talk to an operator.
The first car phone service was introduced in St. Louis, Missouri on June 17th, 1946.
Remember
Developed
Robert
by
Wagner in his car? LA Mobile.
Early car phones were large, heavy devices that used radio technology. You're right. And required an operator to connect the call.
Worked on, I think they worked on that AM radio spectrum or something.
I remember my first phone, my first cell phone was actually a bag phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too.
I remember when they were phasing those out, those analogs, and you had to go digital. I hated to give up that bag phone because it was.
Oh, weren't they awesome?
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a 3-watt phone. That was a Motorola 330 bag phone.
Yeah.
Man, it had range.
I still got mine in case I ever.
Same thing though. It was a thing with the phone, the electronics, and then it had a little handset and a coil cord, right?
Yep.
And you got the dial on the back of it.
Seemed like 25 cents a minute, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe more. That may be too high. I don't remember.
I used mine in the States one time, and it was like $5 to set up the call and $1 a minute because I wasn't native, you know.
That's back when they had those 1-900 numbers. Were you calling a bunch of 1-900 numbers?
Yeah, definitely wasn't.
When you get up north here where you're in the bush, your cell phones don't work a darn. They say it's the trees absorb the cell signal. The old bag phone worked fine up there.
Yeah. Very powerful. The 3-watt phone, you know. These little ones, they got nothing on those. They've got now, the carrier I'm with, Rogers, they have it's just a subscription service. It costs me $15 a month. And I can send text messages anywhere because it goes to satellite. So if I'm in the wilderness or just somewhere that doesn't have cell service and maybe I have an emergency, I can send text messages from my cell phone, even though there's no towers nearby.
Spectrum does the same thing, but they don't do it all over the United States. It's kind of like you have to be in an area that is like pretty desolate in the United States, and then it's like it is a satellite connection, but when you get in that zone, like your phone displays something different, and the only thing it really lets you do is call emergency services now. So they don't really do too much as far as that right now.
And that's something, Bob, that a lot of folks don't realize is that if you have a cell phone that has no service, like it's not an activated cell phone, you can always call emergency. You can always call 911 on that phone.
Well, we had something interesting happen on Sunday when I was out selling honey. I was doing a live video and I was saying there's a truck pulling cable down the line. It turns out they were bringing fiber optic. Spectrum was bringing fiber optic down the road. So who knows? Might be getting an upgrade.
I'm happy to have service, period.
Thumb signal.
Brad, you got any shop projects going?
Not really. I've got a couple things on deck, but still got those crates on the table saw, putting those together. That'll be done this week. And then, actually, I've got a few more crates to make. I told Buddy I'd make him some, so I might get into that next week, make those up. And then I got an order for 10 frame building jigs, frame assembly jigs.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'll have to put those together. It'll take me a couple days. So I need to go buy some lumber for that. I don't have enough. So, yeah, but there's quite a few things I'd like to do in the shop this winter. Winter always seems a lot longer in October than it does in February, right? Because you kind of think, oh, winter lasts forever. I've got lots of time. And then before you know it, winter is almost over. And I haven't done the things I wanted to do this winter.
It's close enough to next year.
It's close enough to next year.
Yeah, we were just talking about it in, let me see. Well, next month, in 2 months, it'll be time for me to start working bees again. Basically 6 weeks. February. Can check to see what's going on.
2 months. I'll check. Maybe 2.5 months. I'll have to check my feed stores. That's about all I'll be doing. Those singles outdoors. Hopefully they don't get too low.
I bet you they do better as far as feed consumption than the ones inside.
Oh, I don't know. They use a lot more fuel keeping warm out there.
You'll be surprised.
Well, I'm always surprised.
You got them pretty well covered with insulation.
They're pretty good. I'm always surprised, because anytime I've wintered outdoors, which is only 2 years I've wintered outdoors, I've wintered doubles, but every single time the bottom box is completely full of feed. I've never seen the bees eat the feed in the bottom box over the winter. They don't move down, first of all. They want to stay up top where it's warmer. So I thought, well, what's the point? Run them in a single. Now, I do plan to run somewhat of a slatted rack, so that'll get that box up a little bit higher from the cold bottom. I think that'll do them some good.
I don't think I've ever seen them empty a super. I've seen them freeze. Sometimes they'll feed their way to the outer edge of the box. And if we hit some of that minus 30, 35, I think it gets so cold the cluster can't move back over.
Yeah.
I've seen them starve with honey in the box, but never empty a box.
I'm going to have to get out of here. Y'all go get me some medicine.
Take care, Joey. Sorry.
Feel better, Joey.
I'll see y'all later.
Yep. Take it easy, Joey. Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to go on too long tonight because really not a lot of beekeeping to talk about much, just hanging out.
Doug, are yours in singles or doubles?
Doubles. I have a few singles off and on. Just, I don't know why we don't. I should.
Or just do singles?
We'll probably start doing all singles with these styrofoam coming next year.
So DC asked if they move down on warmer days. There aren't warmer days, DC.
Yeah.
Just some are slightly colder than others.
It's cold or colder.
Yeah.
It's cold, really cold, damn cold, effing cold, and oh my God, is it cold?
Yeah. With that wind, that's what gets you.
Oh, the wind, yeah, incredible. And again, that's why your bees are covered in snow while you're golden, because you got no wind.
We got no snow only.
You don't complain.
About 2 inches, that's about it.
You might get that fixed pretty fast. Yeah, I don't know that we have even that much. It's stormy right now, though. Really windy.
Yeah.
North wind, of course.
We had
Mike's got more
wind
snow
today.
than you guys do.
Yeah.
Mike gets more
That's-
snow than we get.
We're about 7 or 8 inches so far today.
Wow. 7 or 8 inches today.
Oh,
Holy
that's not
smokes.
bad. It's when we get to 2 feet. And
Yeah, I know. It's bad for us. I mean, the only time we're going to get a foot of snow is Colorado low.
how we get a foot of snow every time we get a northeaster.
Russell said he's got 5 inches. I had 2 inches of liquid snow. Rain.
Well, I don't mind snow. I can keep myself occupied. Other than that, winter can get long.
Yeah, you got the snowmobile. I have the wood shop.
Sorry to hear that, Keith. Let me see. Tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. And we can hang out if we want to, but the just kind of one of those weeks, I guess. And we will see everybody back again next week. See you then.
Okay.
See you
Good night,
later.
everybody.
Good night, everyone.